WNBA co-owner accused of calling women ing insane for backing Fever star Sophie Cunningham in courtside spat over trans debate. Two young women have accused Seattle Storm co-owner Celeste Keaton of calling them ing insane and berating them over their support for Sophie Cunningham. Last week, Indiana Fever star Cunningham, 29, underlined her support for protecting women's sports while talking with ESPN, insisting women shouldn't have to go against biological men. Cunningham's words were inevitably picked up on and criticized online. WNBA fans have called for the league to ban or fine her, while many of the other responses on X have veered into abuse. Cunningham, Caitlin Clark, and their Fever teammates returned to the court in Seattle on Tuesday night and emerged 105-95 winners against the Storm.
Tired of constantly refilling your pet's water bowl? This filtered fountain keeps water circulating and offers a generous capacity, giving cats and small dogs convenient access to flowing water. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/5 right now.
Cunningham was booed by Storm fans when she checked in, as well as when attempting free throws. Two young female Cunningham fans sat courtside and proudly brandished a sign declaring their support for her views. It read, "Thank you, Sophie, for speaking up for girls." The pair were also wearing t-shirts made by XXXY Athletics, a clothing brand that stands up for women's sports, and was founded by former national champion gymnast Jennifer Say. Two young women left have accused Seattle Storm co-owner Celeste Keaton of calling them ing insane and berating them over their support for Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham, 29, recently insisted women shouldn't have to go against biological men. However, their support for Cunningham didn't go down well inside the arena. Despite insisting they were being super respectful throughout, they allege Keaton approached them and berated them in the middle of the arena. They told Undivided's Brandy Cruz, "We were just sitting there with our signs, holding them and watching the game, and we were being super great. We hadn't said anything to anyone else, we were being super respectful. We were just holding our signs and cheering for both teams." Then this older lady Keaton comes up to us, and at first I think she's going to be nice, but then asks, "What are you guys doing?" Or something like that. "Jesus loves everyone." That's what she told us. I know. Then she said, "I hope Jesus can forgive you for what sin you've done," and then she told us we are ing insane. The girls then mimic Keaton pointing at her head. She then said, "For you guys to come here and pull this S**." The Daily Mail has contacted the Seattle Storm for comment. The girls also alleged that nobody in the seats around them spoke up in their defense, and the incident left them in tears. Cruz claims she attempted to get security involved, but was told to email the Storm's front office. "I've never been yelled at like that," the women continued. "I've had people hate me on the internet, but it doesn't really affect me as much because it's people online. It caught me by surprise because I thought she was going to be nice, but then she started screaming at us. There was another lady who told us we're able to have our opinions, but we needed to not be political about it. I tried to explain to her that we weren't being political, I was just trying to support Sophie." People gathered in support of Cunningham in Seattle before the game started on Tuesday night. A crowd of a few dozen gathered outside the arena to promote statewide initiatives 638 and 11. Asked for their reaction to discovering the woman in question was the co-owner of the team, they said, "Just sad. She's also a woman and she just cussed out two 16-year-olds that were just trying to have fun. We were just trying to support Sophie." The lady was sat right across from us. The two people next to us, who were holding a sign that read, "No hate in these United States," turned their backs to try and sit far away from us. Maybe they should work on being more kind to people, even though our opinions differ. We were being respectful and kind to people, even though I don't care if you think something else. But obviously she was not happy. Back in 2022, Cunningham faced heavy backlash after sharing a post from CBS Sports host Josh Pate regarding the controversy surrounding former Penn transgender swimmer Leah Thomas and their inclusion on the women's team. Pate's post read, "Female collegiate athletes deserve so much better than this." Cunningham was forced to release a statement over the matter at the time, saying that she stands with athletes, but calling for fair competition in events. In a recent interview with ESPN, Cunningham spoke about the backlash and doubled down on her remarks, saying, "I got a lot of negative feedback about me hating trans. And I'm like, I never once said that. I think that I am here to extend love, but I also think with that love is truth, being honest. And I want to protect young girls in a locker room or young girls in sport who shouldn't have to go against biological men." The Indiana Fever star has become a fan favorite in the WNBA over recent seasons. Cunningham then doubled down on her views with a not-so-subtle Instagram post in the days after. Taking to the social media platform, the WNBA star shared pictures of her arriving before one of the Fever's recent games, with the caption, "I said what I said." There was also an anti-trans rally near the arena in support of Cunningham before Tuesday's game. A crowd of a few dozen had gathered outside Climate Pledge Arena to both support Cunningham and promote statewide initiatives 638 and 11, which would bar transgender students from participating in girls' athletics at Washington schools. Media members asked to speak to Cunningham and Clark postgame, but neither player was made available. Kelsey Mitchell and Monique Billings addressed the media instead, alongside head coach Stephanie White. When White was asked about the rally and Cunningham's recent comments, a Fever public relations representative intervened with the following statement. "Neither our organization nor Sophie had any knowledge of this demonstration and no contact with its organizers," the statement said. "Our only goal as a team, whether at home or away, is to win basketball games and make Fever fans for life, and we are united in that mission."